Hey guys, this is Barbara from barbarajournals.com, and today I want to show you how to use a nice little Canva hack to quickly create charts and tables, such as if you're creating, let's say, a monthly calendar. So I'm going to click on Create a Design and Custom Designs, and I'm going to make this one 8.5 by 11. So once I do that, like I said, this is just going to be a basic calendar, a table for a calendar. I'll do one-page calendar, and then I'll show you how to do a two-page calendar in a separate video. So the first thing I want to do is go to Elements, and this is going to just involve basically lines and boxes. So I clicked on the square, and where I got that from was when you go to Shape, See All. And this is the square, but because I've already used it, it was saved in my recently folder. And as you can see, when I drag it out, it makes the line thicker. And then when I pull it in, it makes it thinner. And I'm going to change this to, let's make it this color, just to be different. So then I'm going to pull it out this way. And as you can see, Canva gives you grid lines to use or markers to use to help you stay within the boundaries. So right now, let's just stick within their boundaries. And it's already in the center. So I'm just going to leave this space available just for simplicity's sake. So I have the calendar. So the next thing I'm going to do is add a line up at the top. And it's the same premise as far as dragging it in to make it thinner. So I usually make mine about 0.3 in height. Now, when it's this small, as you can see, it's not giving me the arrow to drag it over. So what I found is if you click and just make the screen maybe 75, now you have the ability to drag it all the way over. So I'm dragging it over. And I'm going to go back to fit. And I'm going to push this up. Now, this is where I will list the days of the week. So next I'm going to do is add another line. So I'm just going to duplicate this one. And I'm going to turn it 90 degrees. And this will be the lines to separate it. So let's add a couple. And I'm just going to position them anywhere. And you'll see why in a minute. I'm not really worried about spacing yet. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I need one more line. Saturday, Sunday. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So now what I'm going to do from here, I'm going to go ahead and highlight these lines. Sorry. Undo. First, I'm going to go ahead and lock this into position so that way when I highlight the lines, it won't take that in consideration. So I'm going to lock that and this into position. So as you can see now, it doesn't move it. However, I still have these lines. So I'm going to highlight these lines, click position, and then I'm going to do horizontal. And as you can see, what happened was now they're all evenly spaced. And then I can just go ahead and unlock my original box. So I'm going to drag this down. That's the only thing I forgot to do. I do apologize. So I'm just going to do that real quick. I forgot to drag it down prior to. So actually, if you drag down one of the lines, prior to, oops, there we go, and make it touch, then when you copy, of course, all of them will touch. But because I forgot, I'm just going to quickly do it. All right, so pull that up a little bit. There we go. All right, so now we have that. So next, what I'm going to do is draw lines across. So I'm going to take this same line, duplicate, flip it. Now this one, I am going to make sure that I drag inward. So we're going to make the screen bigger. And I want to create 5 rows. So I'm going to duplicate real quick. and pull it down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So as you can see, and I'm gonna make this so that it can fit so that you can see. I'm going to do the same thing again. So I'm going to click on these and I'm going to do position vertically. You know what? Actually, I need to have that up a little bit more. So this would be the first one. So I want all of these to be spaced evenly. So I need to highlight the lines, and I forgot to highlight the bottom part. So hold on for 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4. Position vertical. And as you can see, now the lines are all even. So then from there, I would just go ahead and just, I'm just going to choose any font just because of time's sake. And we're going to change this. Let's make it, let's try 16. Position this. And then we'll duplicate that for each one. And again, I'm not really worried about spacing right now. I'm just doing it just to kind of get it in there. We can get spacing situated in a minute. And of course, the right words. And I might even abbreviate the days just because these boxes are so small. I might just abbreviate the days of the week. So let me go on the first one. And I think I'm going to do that again just for simplicity. But feel free to do however you need to. If you want to do a one-page calendar layout. And I did that completely wrong. I meant to do Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, but that's fine. You can format it how you want. So I have all of those. So next I'm going to go ahead and make sure they're all in the middle. Now see, I'm going to have to play with the formatting a little bit. So let's see. I'm highlighting all of these. So let's position them vertically and horizontally. I should have centered it. Hold on. Let's center it. So now they're all on the same page, but oops. Okay, that didn't do what I wanted it to do. Undo. It put it all in the center. I thought I was going to center it in each square. Let's see if middle does it. There we go. So now I'm able to play with it a little bit and put it in the center. And it's all lined up evenly, which is exactly what I wanted. So I am happy about that. Wednesday is giving me a little grief. Let's see if I make it a tad bit bigger. And sometimes with Canva, what I found, if Canva already has like these grid lines that's already there, a lot of times it won't allow you to, it's harder to try to get it centered because they already have kind of like a preconceived idea of where it should be placed. But if you go to File and click on Show Margins, see, is Canva showing the margins? Hold on. File, Show Margins. That's not the one I want. And it actually, so see how it's showing the margin right here? If you can see it, it shows you some of the purple, where the purple grid lines would be. So let me see if we can make this one in the center. So actually what I'm going to do is a nice little hack that I've done before. I'm going to go ahead and just pull this out. And when I pull it out, see how it automatically drags it to the center? There we go. Cool. So that's just a basic calendar and some hacks I did to do that. And then of course you can, type your the month up here. So since it's May, we'll just go ahead and type May, and I'll just make it 2020. And if you want to jazz it up a bit, you can go over to elements. Let's do watercolor. Oh, that's pretty. Again, be mindful of the pro. I think right now, this is May 2020. So during this current pandemic that we're in, I think Canva allows for the pro designs to be free for Canva users. But depending on the time of this video, that may or may not be an option. So just throwing it out there now. So this one is free. So, but normally you want to pay attention to when it's pro, make sure you see their terms of use. So we have this one. So let's see if we can kind of make it a little bit smaller. Drag it in a little bit just to add a little bit of color to what we got going on. So you can do that if you want, just to kind of give it a little bit of color. If you don't want to do that, then you could always add, I saw a pretty flower, some flower right here. You could possibly use this, maybe put it on the sides if you want, and then just duplicate. And Canva lines will help you with that. Then if you want to maybe put one, a big one in the middle, and just push it to the back. Let's do about here. So we're just gonna, let's make it transparent first. And then push it to the back. So if you want to do something simple like that, or finally, I'll give you one more suggestion. If you would like, you could use, let's see, let's try lines up here. Trying to see if Canva would give me something a little bit different. Or actually, let's try tags. Those aren't, it's a certain type of tag that I want. Ribbon. There we go. And I'm going to use this one just because it's already in one of my favorite colors. But as you can see, you can add the ribbon, and we can either make it transparent or maybe just change this to white to make it show a little bit. And then you have that there. And then in the middle, if we wanted to add like, a flower. And it looks like Canva added some flowers, which I'm very happy about. We can take this one, and this particular flower allows us to change the color. So if we want, we could possibly add a flower and maybe put it over here in the corner, just to kind of add some flair to it. And I'm going to turn this one and put it in the corner. And then you can just position it to the back if you want. Position this one to the back. If you want to add something different, or you can position them up at the top, but just kind of giving you basic things that you can do to your calendar, just so that it can, just to add a little flavor. And the final thing I'm going to do, I don't like that it's way up at the top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight all of this. I'm going to group it together, and then I'm going to go ahead and move it down. And as I do that, remember, here's the grid line when I did on file, show grid line or show margins. That's the margin right there. I'm going to group this together, And I'm going to pull this down a little bit. Oh, I forgot to do a line. Hold on. There we go. I forgot to add this line right here. So let me try it again. Let me go across and then let me go all the way down. Group. I wonder if that's the one that I locked. Hold on. That might be the line that I locked that I didn't unlock. Let me move this down a little bit. Ungroup. Yep, that's the line that I locked from the earlier in the video. So that's why it didn't move. All right. So let's see now. So if I click on the square, bring it back. Now when I highlight it, everything should move. There we go. Then I'm going to just highlight this, group it together, move that down. Right about there. And there you go. So just a nice, simple one-page calendar. Of course, you can either leave it blank so that way people can add the dates, or like if you wanted to like take this out and just maybe say May, people can add their own dates so that way they can use it. If they miss May 2020, they can still use it for May 2021. Or you can use this as a template, and then that way people can go ahead and go in and make their own changes to it. So if you have any questions or any issues, please definitely reach out to me or click the information below to contact me. But this was just a quick way to use some of the hacks that Canva has created in order for you to create a one-page calendar. In the next video, I will show you how to do a 2-page calendar using the simple little hacks that Canva have created to get it done as quickly as possible. All right, guys, have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next video.